This is SCP Radio Network, coming to you live from SkyLab Studios. Up next is the Super Tejano Friday Show with your host, DJ Fluffy.
All right, how's everybody doing out there? This is your boy, DJ Fluffy, coming to you straight from SkyLab Studios on SCP Radio on this Super Tejano Friday. Get the weekend started, with some conjunto music, Tejano music, cumbias, y mucho más. But just a little reminder, tonight we have Houston's very own Crystal y su Nuevo Talento will be in the studio with a live interview and a jam session. She'll be playing some of her new music that's coming out on her new album. So y'all stay tuned to that. She'll be here about between 9:15, 9:30. She'll be coming to the studio, and we'll start the party with that. Once she gets here, we'll do the interviews and everything, and we'll start jamming out. We'll have a little jam session. Don't forget, you can call in and talk to her, or join the chat room and send any requests you want. But with that being said, as soon as she comes in, we'll give you some more details. We'll give you how to call in and on the website and everything. But with that being said, we're gonna get started with something that goes like this. From the one and only Mr. Boni Mauricio. Here we go. All right, this is your boy DJ Fluffy coming live to you from SkyLab Studios here on SCP Radio. And we would like to welcome our special guest that she has made it in, and she's making herself comfortable. We got the one and only Crystal y su Nuevo Talento.
What's that?
Say hi, Crystal.
Hello.
You can adjust your mic if you want. Just
I can take this up?
He'll follow you.
Hello?
There
Hello.
you go.
Hi.
And we also got, who do we got right here in front of me?
Ryan Navarro.
Ryan Navarro. Now, that name sounds so familiar. Where have I seen that name at with another group?
Conjunto Fuego.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the SkyLab Studio. And, hopefully, make yourself at home. We got drinks, we got food, we got everything here. Moonshine, beer, wine. Stripper will come out in a few minutes. We'll have strippers in here and everything. Little midgets coming in and everything, so just have fun.
Yeah, well, I was going to leave, but I guess I'll stay there.
Are you going to stay now?
Yeah.
Party time.
That's right, party time. Now, the people that are listening in, if you want to tune in and listening, we are video streaming this. You can go to scpradio.com, and you can see it on there. Or if you got any questions for Crystal, we'll be taking requests and questions. You can call it in at 832-910-7727. With that being said, Crystal, why don't you tell us a little bit about you, how you got started in the music industry, or, who inspired you to get started in this hard industry,
Yeah, it's hard. Well, basically, we're in 2015, about 2010, I started getting back into listening to Tejano music again, and conjunto. I discovered, I was like, wow, it's two different things. So originally I started as a Tejano singer in a Crystal and Crew, which is a name that was made up by one of my junior high friends. And it was just me and a bunch of friends who wanted to play Tejano music, and that didn't work out so well because, my friends had strict parents. So I was like, what do I do now? And I discovered conjunto music at a small little accordion shop in Houston, and that from there, a man named Joe Borrego found me, and he started teaching me more and more about it, culture and history, and the beauty of it. I fell in love with it, and so I started on my own as a Crystal y su conjunto, and eventually my brother and sister joined me in about 2011, and from then on it just grew and grew, and this is where I am today.
Now, have you always played an instrument, or did you have to learn how to play the bajo?
There's a long story there. When I first started, a lot of men were like, you're not going to make it. So I was like, can you help me, though? A lot of people didn't want to help me. I had an accordion player, I had a bass player, and I had a drummer. I had no bajo player. So I was like, one day I was just like, whatever, let's just give me the bajo. I want to do something. So I learned a few chords, and from then on I just started picking up and getting on YouTube and listening to a lot of bands and stuff. So that's where I picked the bajo up. Nobody wanted to help me.
So actually you never played the bajo. You just picked it up and said, I'm going to do it, and you went on from there.
Yes.
Now, how hard was it for you to pick it up if you never, played it?
It wasn't that hard. I knew how to play the guitar by then. and it was similar but easier. So that I guess that background kind of helped me, knowing my chords and everything. So
now is any like your parents, are they involved in the music? You know, how did you get involved with music? I know you said a person discovered you, but are any of your parents, you know, musicians?
On my dad's side, his dad was an old school musician for, I think, Los Alegres de Terán or something like that.
Okay.
He was an accordion player, and they had a passion for music. My parents love the music, so they introduced me to Tejano, Conjunto, everything I know about, and I just grew an interest in singing, so that's how I started, through singing.
Okay. Now, you started with the Crystal and Crew.
Mm-hmm.
I think you had a couple CDs that you made, you know, from there.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Crystal and Crew?
Well,
Because now it's Crystal y su Nuevo Talento.
yes. You know, that's a very difficult thing to touch, but I guess to put it straightforward, they kind of decided to do their own thing, you know, issues and stuff.
Yeah.
And everybody has family drama, you know, it's a family without drama. But, yeah, I just, you know, I'm not big on controlling my band and saying, you have to stay with me. I was just like, you know, you do what you feel is best for you, you know. So that's what happened. I fully support them, and hopefully they support me too.
There you go. Yeah, because y'all were together. Y'all went to San Luis.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the last performance y'all did as Crystal and the Crew.
Yes, San
And then-
Luis in Monterrey.
How was that experience over in San Luis?
That was something I will never forget, and I just cannot wait to go back already. The people there are so different from here. They have this like passion. It's indescribable for the music. It's just like, I don't know. I can't describe it. It was amazing.
Who would ever think conjunto music, Tejano music in Mexico?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because they have big events over there.
Yes, they do.
David Olivares has been over there. Hometown Boys have been over there.
Mm.
Who would ever thought Tejano and conjunto music in Mexico? And it's a real big thing because there is a Tejano station in Mexico that plays Tejano music.
Yes.
You know, I mean, and that's just like, how can that happen? You know, you hear Monterrey, you hear Mexico, you're thinking, you know, Ramon Ayala, you know, all this kind of music, but then, you know, they support the Tejano music, conjunto music.
Yes, and they love
You
it.
know.
Yeah.
And I seen pictures when you were over there, and that place was packed.
Yes, it was.
Now, if I'm mistaken, don't they do those dances they start like at midnight or something like that? They go till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that?
Yes. We stayed up till about 5 or 6.
What time did you play?
We played around 2, 3, 1. I guess
Wow.
1. But it was a long night. But it was so fun that it just passed by like nothing, and I was like, man, it's over already.
Now, how did the people accept you over there? I mean, how was it? How was their reactions when you went up there and just started playing your music? You know,
It was a surprise to me. I think I was more shocked than they were. They were just like, they treat you like you're royalty, and I'm like, wow. And it's not only me, it's for everybody else, because they played music from everybody out there, and those people are just singing to every single song, one right in back of the other. And they did the same thing for me as soon as I started playing. And I mean, I look at videos now on YouTube of people that took them, and they're singing in the background, and I'm like, oh my God, they know my music.
you know. So now you say you want to go back over there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, have you been invited to go back over there? How did it come about that you were, you know, asked to go and play over there?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, we started hearing that our songs, our originals, were making the charts. We're at like number 2, number 1, number 3 with like 3 of them. And so they were like, you know, you got to come. So, I mean, I was like, yeah, sure. I was kind of scared at first. Don't get me wrong. It was real scary going there. But I was completely calm when I got there. They welcome you like family. And they do want us to go back. So we're trying to work on that right now. I'm just pretty much, they're waiting on my new CD.
Okay. Well, people that don't know, Crystal also is involved in school. She's going to college.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a busy, you know, young lady, and she's doing what she loves.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play a little song. I think we got one of her videos here. Let's see if Light Jack and Mike has it ready. It's gonna be with her and Ricky Guzman, if I'm mistaken. Ricardo Guzman?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to play that in a few minutes, and then we come back. We're going to have some more questions for Crystal. And we're going to get information on how did she get the name Conjunto Baby. You know, so we want to find out where did that come about, and she uses it a lot because she's playing it, you know, on her post-its. So we want to know how did that come about. So, you know, I kind of have an idea, but we're going to hear it from Crystal herself. All right. La Jackie Mike, you got the video ready? All right, once again, this is your boy DJ Fluffy coming to you live from SkyLab Studios here on SCP Radio. And we got the one and only, very talented from Houston, Crystal y su Nuevo Talento in the house. Well, with that being said, we're going to keep on going with this interview we got here with Crystal. She's getting warmed up. She came in, she was all shy. Now she's getting in there. Before the end of the day, she ain't going to want to go home no more. She's going to stay here and keep on going.
Yeah.
Well, Crystal, I know we know that you took some time off after you came back from San Luis. Mm-hmm. You know, and if I'm mistaken, you took it time off because you were doing your school stuff and you wanted to concentrate in your school. Mm-hmm. And but what made you to say, okay, I'm ready to get back in it. I want to come back in. And you came back with the new band, Crystal y su Nuevo Talento. You know, so tell us a little bit about that.
Well, being a musician, you're always going to have that itch. You either want to listen to music, you want to be singing it, or you're going to be doing something music related. I even study with music. So I was like really tired of being home all the time, and I was always studying. My head was in the books. I was basically worn out. And finally I told Josh, I was like, I want to play. And he's like, if I'm going to put the band together, you're going to do it. You're going to do it for sure. And I'm like, okay. So out of nowhere, he did it, and it took a while to get my guys together to figure out who I needed. And we got in touch with some promoters here in Houston. Ray Cantu Promotions is the one who's been helping us out a lot lately, and we're thankful. And also Bobby Torres from Imposible is looking out for us right now, helping us out. So we're getting out there again finally, and I'm kind of excited. Yeah.
Now, you said Josh is the one that helped you out. Mm-hmm. Now, Josh is also part of your band.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, Josh, come on up here. Come on. You're part of this thing, too, so we got a mic here for you. Now, Josh is part of your band. Now, who else is part of your band?
This is our accordion player, Ryan Navarro. Our drummer at the moment is also, his name is Thomas Science. He's also from Fuego. And they help us out, and it looks like they kind of like it too.
Well, I mean that's the way a bunch of bands do it. They help each other out. They you know, if you're not playing here, you're playing with the zone. Mm-hmm. You know, so how long have you been in the business, Josh?
Well, I've been in the business for around 16 years already. I've been playing. I started off from 9 years old and learning how to play the drums. Pretty much my whole family is musicians, so that's where I picked up.
Okay. And Ray, I know you've been in there with Conjunto Fuego, accordion player.
Yeah.
You know, so, but I mean, how long you been in the business besides just with Conjunto Fuego?
I've been playing since I was 15. So, I mean, that's going on, I don't know, over for like 9-10 years already I've been playing. I actually started off playing Tejano. So, started playing Tejano, a little bit of Norteño. And Conjunto goes back to my grandfather, my great-grandfather. They've been playing Conjunto for years. So, I mean, I grew up with it, and I can't get away from it. So, it's been doing it for a while. It's real fun.
Now, you say you started with Tejano and Conjunto. Now, people that don't know, Tejano and Conjunto, it is a different style of music.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Some people say, well, it's the sound the same, but no, it's not. It got different beats, different style and everything. How was your transition from you being from a Tejano and going to Conjunto? What made you go back to Conjunto?
It's all on my roots. I mean, it's where I came from. My family started with it. They've been doing it. They only done Conjunto. You know, straight up old school Conjunto, and it's just so fun to play. It's so fun. It's, to me, the best genre of music out there. Mm-hmm. You know, and I love Tejano too, but you know, Conjunto is just where's that for me.
Yeah. Now, how is it when you all get together and you're about to go on stage? I mean, you also get butterflies before you get on stage. I mean, what's going through your mind when you're going on there?
I just want to make sure I got beer on the stage and I'm good. That's my first thought. I mean, where's the beer?
As long as you got that beer, it gives you the courage, and it's on from there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
What about you, Josh?
Well, I mean, yeah, I still get nervous to this day because you never know who's watching out in the audience. There might be another bass player, another bajo player, another singer out there undercover, and all they're doing is giving you those eyes. When they see those eyes, that's it. You may get nervous. It happened to me before, and I seen Crystal. She get the butterflies too. when there's certain eyes watching you. But it's part of being a musician. You could be the best, and you're still gonna get nervous.
Well, I mean, if you got people watching you, I just tell you that, hey, you're doing something right.
Yes, sir.
You know, there's always gonna be haters out there. They're always gonna be talking. They're always gonna be doing, saying stuff. But hey, as long as you're doing what you love and you're out there having a good time and you're enjoying it, hey, forget what the people are watching or what they're saying. I mean, they're always gonna be out there. They're always gonna be talking about stuff. But I know I seen y'all at Palmer's last time.
Mm-hmm.
I see y'all get up there and y'all got this energy. Where do y'all get this energy from? I mean, because I know some of y'all probably have full-time jobs. Y'all do this on the weekends. It's like a hobby, But you're still tired. You just got off work. How do y'all get that energy to get up there and just play the music and play your hearts out?
It's a stress reliever. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I mean that's the same thing for me. I mean I have a hard day all week long, and I can't wait till Friday or Saturday. I mean it's practice for me at home too. That's a stress reliever. You have a rough day, hard day at work. You're tired. You're exhausted. You don't even want to do anything other than just come home and play music. And you do that. I mean you just relax. I mean it's just real fun. It's real fun.
Now, what kind of bands have you opened up for? I mean, you've been called in. Hey, we need to come in and open up for us. Who have you opened up for?
Well, we've done a lot of local bands opening up for them. When we first started, that's what we were doing. Eventually, we moved on to opening for people like David Olivares and Ram Herrera and David Lee Garza. And what else did we do?
Knows about it right there.
Yeah, we've done a few quite bigger events, and those have been really fun too, because you meet different people all the time, not just the usuals, And that's my big thing. I like meeting new people.
There you go. Now I know you also done a lot of cook-offs. I've seen you at cook-offs. I've seen flyers with your group on there. How does being at cook-off? How does that feel? Seeing all the people there.
Oh, I love it. It's so fun. Everyone's just having a good time, and the food is great. I love barbecue.
Well, we're trying to get some cooking teams here. We got a new segment in here where we get a cooking team that comes in for an hour, and they bring their food and we get to try it out and give it to our guests and all that. Oh. So hopefully next time y'all come in here, we'll have already a cooking team that comes here, so we can get some barbecue up here, since you love barbecue. Yeah. But right now you say you're also working on a new CD, which can be Crystal Nuevo Talento. On that CD, how many tracks is going to be, and how many of that is going to be your music, and how many of that is going to be cover songs?
It's 12 songs, and we have 3 or 4 originals, and the rest are covers, but they're not the usual covers. So it's a whole new flavor. It's different music. I hope that people will like it. Everybody's always talking about, they expect different. They don't expect the same thing. So I'm hoping different. This is good.
Now, these originals is something that you wrote? Somebody else wrote for you, or together, or how was it?
I think I wrote 2 of them, and the other 2 were written for me.
Okay. But now, when can we expect the CD to come out?
I think we're still
probably majority to the end of the summer.
Yeah.
In the summer.
Okay. Now you're gonna be doing like a CD release party and that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And all that?
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully, about I think 2 years from last April. From 2 years from April, she had a pretty huge CD release party. It was a great turnout. So hopefully we can do it again in the same location.
Yeah, I've been seeing people asking, when is your CD coming out? When you doing this? When you gonna do that? So how does that make you feel when people are asking you this kind of questions, or asking you where you're gonna be at next? Where can we go? Where can we see you? How can we get your music? How does that make you feel, knowing all that hard work that you've done, and it's paying off?
It's like a big old weight is being lifted off my shoulders. It's like somebody used to tell me that it's going to be hard to get your foot in there, but once you're in there, you can't get out. So I'm like, oh my God, I have one foot in there. I need the other one now.
Well, now that you brought that out, saying it's hard in there, you being a female, conjunto artist, you can see the difference on how hard it is. Probably even to get gigs.
Yes.
They might get, we'll get this other guy, but this is all guy instead of a girl band.
Yes.
How does that make you feel, knowing that, hey, you play the same kind of music, you're probably as good as the other group is, but they chose another band instead of choosing your band, just because you're a female?
I mean, at first, I would be real down about stuff like that. I would take everything to heart. Everything was serious for me. And I guess as the time has progressed and I'm getting more used to, being either turned down or, they like you or they don't. I think it just comes in through one ear and right out the other. It's like, I'll take your criticism and I'll try to make myself better for you. Hopefully you'll like it. you know.
There you go. Now, in the future, when more CDs coming out,
Mhm.
who would you like to do a duet with on your CD?
Well, right now I really, really want to do one with the Los Desperados.
Mm-hmm.
I like their whole trio thing that they do, and I would, oh my God, I would love to do something like that.
Now, with that, you doing a thing with them, what band would you say, hey, I want to open up for them? This is the band that I want to go up there and open up for them. What band would that be?
Oh, that's a hard one. I think if Tony Science came back, I would be like, please let me open up for him.
Well, yeah, I heard it here. We have some people in the chat room. If you want to send them out some shout outs real quick, and then we'll play. I think Michael, you have that other song, Mike. Come on, okay, we'll get something else and then we'll pull it up. But if you want to send any shout outs right now, Crystal, send any shout outs to anybody who's listening out there, let them know you're here.
To Mr. Freddie Q listening, my Bajo teacher. Hello. Mr. David Ramirez, Frank Heredia, Dodo. Hey Dodo, how's Luna? Simon Remix Alvarado, aka DJ Furious from RGV. Roland Buenteo, Farah and Ray from Ray Cantu Promotions, Kaylee Lee all the way in Brownsville. I was about to say your name. Mr. Yo-Yo Guzman, Margarita Juarez over there from Juarez Nightclub, Mando Bermea, Robert Garcia, Gilbert Cordova, Joel Atkinson, all the way in Elgin, Texas, Ruben Horta, Rudy Dominguez, Moses Cruz, and Mr. Manny Zuniga is a loyal fan from California, and Manuel De Leon.
There you go. So those are the shout outs we got right now for her. I know the show is about Crystal Nuevo Talento, but Crystal, if you permit me, we're going to make a little phone call right now.
Mm-hmm.
We got a young lady that she's been with us since we started here,
Mm-hmm.
and her picture's up on the wall. Her name is Brandy G,
Mm-hmm.
and she's 14 years old, and she's actually she's been here. She's one of the guests that's been here the most since we started.
Mm-hmm.
But right now she's in Oklahoma, and tomorrow she's going to be auditioning for The Voice.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to give her a call. We're going to wish her well tomorrow since we can't be there with her.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know we're calling her. It's a surprise. So if you permit me, we're going to, take a little time out and call her and let her, just wish her well, so she can do good tomorrow.
All right.
All right. You got the thing, Mike? Or you want to play a song and then we'll go? Yeah. Okay. Well, let me get a song real quick ready, and then we'll come back with, we'll make that little phone call and then we'll get back with Crystal. And we're still going to find out how did she come about with the Conjunto Baby. What's all that about? Because a lot of people use it. If I'm mistaken, I think I even seen shirts that say Conjunto Baby. So we need to find out how that come about or how that name came up. All right, so we're going to go with something from Conjunto Fuego, something like this. Here we go. All right, we're back at the SkyLab Studios. Your boy DJ Fluffy, of course, with the one and only Miss the talented Crystal y su nuevo talento. We've been here for a while now, just getting acquainted, getting to know each other a little bit more, talking about her group and how she got started and all that. But right now we got Mr. Ray and Mrs. Crystal here. They got their bajo and accordion out. They're gonna give us a little song right now. Like I said, this is all being recorded. It's all live. So we're good on that. So Crystal, what song are you gonna do for us?
This is going to be on the new CD coming. It's a cover of Ayer y Hoy, and we hope you guys like it. Al estilo conjunto.
There we go. Here we go.
Vengo a pedirte perdón. Vengo contigo a llorar. Vengo a darte la razón de por qué yo te hice mal. Vengo a pedirte perdón. Vengo vengo contigo a llorar, vengo a darte la razón de por qué yo te hice mal. Yo fui la equivocada, yo fui la que nunca cumplí, yo soy la que ha pecado y ahora sufro yo por ti. Escucha, hombre, descubre cómo soy, olvídate de ayer para vivir hoy, acepta cómo fue, olvida cómo soy, olvídate de ayer para vivir hoy. Escúchame, hombre. Vengo a pedirte perdón, vengo contigo a llorar, vengo a darte la razón de por qué yo te hice mal. Yo fui la equivocada, yo fui la que nunca cumplí, yo soy la que ha pecado y ahora sufro yo por ti. Escucha, hombre, descubre cómo soy, olvídate de ayer para vivir hoy, acepta cómo fue, olvida cómo soy, olvídate de ayer para vivir hoy. Escúchame, hombre.
Well, y'all heard it here, unplugged, and it sounds just as if she was live in person, you know. So, good job, you know. I see you get into it. Yeah, a little bit different.
Thank you.
You know, a little conjunto style, you know. But, you know, we're going to hear some more. We're going to hear some more songs in a few minutes. But, you know, before we keep on going, let's talk about where the name Conjunto Baby came from.
Okay. It's, well, when I first started going to see bands sing live and stuff, one of the first I saw was like Bone, and I was like so surprised when he said puro pinche conjunto. I was like 14, 15, so I'm just like, and so after that I started hearing that a lot of people say that. I was like, okay, but I can't say that. I'm a girl trying to fit in here. So I was like, I need to find out. I need to figure out something to say. I didn't know what to do. And somebody gave me the idea that I should try to get the image of being the conjunto babe. So I was like, okay. And I was like, after that, it just dawned on me. I was like, so I should say puro conjunto baby. And then I was like, okay, I'll do that. But the conjunto babe thing, I don't know what happened to that. I like the conjunto baby thing.
There you go. Like I said, and I see your shirts. Now, how did the shirts come about? Is it something you made, or people just started making them?
Well, the shirt, the original was the Crystal and Crew T-shirt, and we had Puro Conjunto Baby on the back of it. I got my own like rhinestoned, blinged out shirt that says Puro Conjunto Baby. I haven't seen anybody else with them though, so
that's how the Conjunto Baby came about.
Mm-hmm.
So you were, and actually, I think when you got, there was not that many conjunto bands that had females in them.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's quite a bit.
Yes.
You know, Grupo Imagen, you know, that it's all female band now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but there wasn't that many, and there's still really there ain't that many females that are out there doing it.
Yeah.
And like I said, we talked about it before, is because it is hard for them in the industry. And to me, the way I see it is, it shouldn't. There's enough for everybody to go around.
Right.
You should be able to help one another out. You know, each other out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you got guys here that you got they play other bands, and when they're not playing, they're helping you out, and that's what it's all about. I mean, it's a hobby, something you like doing, you enjoy it, you're out there, you're having a good time.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see why is it so hard, and people can't accept it. I mean, like I said before, you're playing the same music, you're using the same kind of instruments.
Yes.
And you're giving what they want. You're giving them the music that they want to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't matter if it's a female or a male, or it shouldn't matter who's singing it or who's playing it. You know, that's the way I see it.
Mm-hmm. Some people are afraid of different, so
maybe different. Maybe different is better. You know? Like if they're afraid of you, it's because either you're stepping on their toes, and they're afraid of it. As simple as that. That's the way I see it. You know. So, but with that being said, y'all want to listen to another song? We got an audience here in the studio. We got the boss lady, Blanca Lopez, over there. We got this young lady over here. I don't know her name. I didn't get her name. I'm so sorry. What's your name? Maria. She came with Crystal. We got Miss Dori from Grupo Nuevo back here in the back. We got DJ Rodman, back here also. He's out there joining us over here. We got Wally and Melinda Bush back here in the back. They're always out here in the studio with us. And who am I missing? Oh, my wife. I'm sorry. She's back there. My BBG. That's my BBG back in the back. And where is he at? I don't see him. I still can't see him. Where? Oh, he's behind me. DJ Jimmy Ray. He's also in the house. He's always here. And of course, like Jackie Mike, our host. Crystal, you got another song for us you want to play?
Yeah. What song? Oh man.
Play one of your own ones from your first CD.
Yeah. Want to do a Loca? This was I think this one was the one that made number one in Mexico.
Number one. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna hear it here. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Yo no te voy a olvidar, aunque ya no estés conmigo, aunque todo esté perdido, no te voy a dejar de amar. Una vez más voy a pedir que regreses, que te quedes a mi lado por toda una eternidad. Yo nunca voy a olvidar tu amor, aunque me muera de dolor, me vuelvo loca, loca por verte, por no tenerte como oído de la mente. Me vuelvo loca, loca por verte, por no tenerte y todo se me oscurece. Me vuelvo loca. Una vez más voy a pedir que regreses, que te quedes a mi lado por toda una eternidad. Yo nunca voy a olvidar tu amor, aunque me muera de dolor, me vuelvo loca, loca por verte, por no tenerte como oído de la mente. Me vuelvo loca, loca por verte, por no tenerte, todo se me oscurece, me vuelvo loca.
Yo, you heard it again. That was called Loca.
Yes.
You know, so she said, you said that's the one that became #1 in Mexico, right?
Yes.
There you go. Now, with that being said, Crystal, this new CD you're making, are you on are you with the record company, or you're an independent artist, or where y'all recording the CD at?
We're recording it at Fuerte Studios with Carlos Maldonado. I guess we're considered independent still. Yeah, we're still working on all that stuff.
Yeah, we have opportunities on the table, but we still haven't decided who
Yeah.
to go with. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, nowadays there's a lot of bands that are doing this independent. They just find a studio where they can record it, they'll mix it for them and master it, and instead of paying a record company to do this, you can do it yourself, and more profit for you. But now that there's a lot of bands that are doing that. Now they're just doing independent. Like I said, just go find a nice quality studio, and of course Fuerte Studios, with Carlos, it's a real, very professional studio.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine also. I went to school with him and everything. So he takes pride in what he does.
Yes, he does.
So he does. So with that being said, any people in here want to ask Crystal a question? I know Rodman had one back there. He had told me about it.
I want to see on the live. I want to ask who you would like to do it with.
Oh, okay. I was talking about Los Desperados, and I mean, this is my dream duet. If he were to ever come back to Conjunto, I would do it with Tony Science. He's like my idol.
Now, Mr. Ray, I know you're playing that accordion over there, and
Mr. Ryan.
Yeah, Mr. Ray. I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan. When you're playing, I see you get into it. You're in there. You're getting into it. What's going through your mind when you're playing that accordion? I mean, just
what key is next? I mean, it's constantly. I mean, it's a battle. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's times when I'm jamming and I don't even think. I just play, and it's just when the band's like this past Sunday when we played at Palmer's, man, it was awesome. I was having such a great time. Didn't think of what was next. It just all happened, and it came out. I want to say pretty much perfect that day, and it was real fun. So it just depends. So
depends how you work when, and if you got a good check, you get into it or not.
But depending on how many drinks I had before.
There you go.
The more.
Well, we're gonna keep on going a little bit more. We ain't done with the show yet. We still got more of Crystal y su Nuevo Talento, more questions. People, don't forget, if you want to call in or send questions on the chat, go to scpradio.com. Ask your questions on there, or if you want to call in and talk to her and ask your question, don't be shy. You can call in 832-910-7727. She'll answer the phone for you, and you can ask her a question. So with that being said, we're gonna play a little bit some more music here, and then we'll come back with her in a few minutes with something like this. Here we go. All right, this is your boy DJ Fluffy, and we're back here at the SkyLab Studios with the one and only Crystal y su Nuevo Talento. Hopefully she's enjoying herself here. Having a good time. And like I said, you heard a couple of songs that she played. So we can't wait for the new CD. As soon as the new CD comes out, you need to send it on over here, and you come back to the studio, and we'll do like a little CD release party here.
Yeah.
If you got a video, we'll bring a video up here and we'll play it here too. So we're prepared for everything. We can play videos and everything here. So, but I think Jimmy said that on the chat room. They're asking where is Crystal Talento can be playing at next? What events you got coming up? And how can they get a hold of you if they want to hire you for a gig or something like that? So why don't you give us that information, please?
Okay. We're gonna play tomorrow at Tejano Joe's in Spring, Texas. Yes. We're gonna do a little special guest appearance alongside of Imposible and Mando La Venganza. The next thing after that is on July the 18th, the big Conjunto Summer Sizzler at the Hangout Sports Bar. It's over 20 bands on 3 stages, all-day event, so it's going to be really fun. Other than that, we're accepting bookings now. We're getting ready to start going at it full force with the new CD and stuff. You can get a hold of us on Facebook under Crystal y su Nuevo Talento. You could also add my personal page because I know that my band page is getting full already. It's under Crystal Josh Rodriguez. And our contact information, I could give my number out.
You want to give it out? Go ahead.
It's 281-918-9795.
There you go. And before Crystal leaves, we'll get the information, and we'll get Mr. Mike here to post it on the website. So if you want to get information on how you can go on our website, and we'll have her link for her website, if she has a website, and her email address and all that kind of stuff. That way, if you want to get a hold of her, y'all can look on our webpage and get the information from there. So besides that, like I said, first of all, we want to thank you for coming out and accepting our invitation to coming out here and giving us this interview, talking about a little bit, different topics, and we want to wish you the best with your new group. And like I said, can't wait to hear the new CD, and the new songs that you're gonna have on there. Like I said, we want to wish you just the best. And like I said, our doors are always are open here for you. You're more than welcome to come back anytime. It doesn't have to be just on a Friday. You can come down during the week when we have our shows. You guys want to come out, hang out, have a couple of beers and that kind of stuff. Hey, you're more than welcome to come back over here.
I think I'll come over for lunch.
Hey, anytime you come over. Like I said, we're here from Tuesdays, with our Houston Club happening, and then on Wednesday with our Cave Show, with our guest host, Sam J. And then, of course, Thursday with our Lipstick Live show. That show is a good show. If you like talk shows, Crystal, I recommend you need to listen to it. Yes. Or even come in. If you want to come in, they're here from, I think it's 8 to 9. And 8 to 10 now. Oh, they changed it. 8 to 10 now. Now they're for 2 hours. Before it was 1 hour. But these girls talk about everything. I'm going to say, I'm talking about literally, they talk about everything.
Yes.
I mean, about TV shows, about topics that are going on. There's no kids in here. There's no kids in here. They even talk about orgasms and sex and everything. I mean, they go all out, So, that's, I mean, it's a wild show that they got going on. 4 ladies, Fran Shell, the boss lady, she's on there, and Nikki and Tasha. Those are the ones that host the show. Then Fridays, of course, we do the Super Tejano Friday shows, and Saturdays, Jimmy Ray takes care of all the other music. So like I said, hey, y'all can come any day y'all want. Y'all more than welcome. All of y'all more than welcome to come out here. Have a good time. Now, I'll let you know right now, ahead of time, we plan to have a 1-year anniversary. And all our guests that we have here, we're going to invite them back to our show. And right now, matter of fact, we're in the process of booking the hall and all that kind of stuff. So y'all will be invited to come out there and just have a good time with us.
Awesome.
And we're trying to get a bunch of bands to come out there. Make it our 1-year anniversary. Like I said, we're growing just like we're doing this and we're enjoying this. Just like y'all playing your music and y'all enjoying it, doing it. But if there's anything that we can do for y'all, music wise, help y'all promote your stuff, hey, let us know. We're more than glad to promote your music and play it on our station. We are a 24/7 radio station. Music's playing, even though the show's not on, the music's playing all day long. Okay? So with that being said, Crystal, any last minute shout outs to anybody? Any of y'all want to send in your shout outs?
Yeah, I'm going to do just a few more.
Go ahead.
On my list of long people.
Go ahead. It ain't no problem.
Where is it? Gotta find it. Oh my god, I'm taking so long. Okay. To Sammy Gomez, Manuel de Leon, Freddie Villarreal, Cassie, Fork 'em Up Cookers. I know Carlos Pops is tuning in. Joe Martinez, Tony Miranda, Tony Hernandez, Grupo Extraviado, Sophie Ledesma, Samantha Perales, again to Ray Cantu Promotions, who's tuned in right now. Jeremy Morales, Tejanita Debbie Garcia, Marilyn Mares, my cousins, Laura Ortiz, Mr. DJ, the Crunk Kid Perez, and his dad, DJ Rick the Rock. To my girl Evie, Willie and Lisa, and Monica Juarez. To my god sister Bianca Garcia, and that's about it, I think, for now.
Give another shout out to Freddie Cuellar.
Freddie Cuellar.
All the help he does.
Thank you.
Ready sound. And
That man's an awesome bass player, I'll tell you that.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
You should hear him on Bajo.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I never heard him. I always heard him on bass player, and that man,
uh,
awesome. I mean,
You should hear him sing too.
His
I'm
fingers-
still trying to hear him sing.
I have only seen him on bass. Every time I see him on bass, and he gets that bass, and it's like he's not even moving his fingers. I don't know how he does it, but it's like, awesome bass player.
Yes.
His bass is on autoplay. That's what it is.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I heard it here. The one and only Miss Crystal en su Nuevo Talento. But before you leave, Miss Crystal, we have a thing here at the SkyLab Studio that all our guests, they get to sign our we call it our door of fame.
Yay.
Once we get to a certain point, we're gonna see. We're gonna go, hey, we had them in our studio. They even signed our door. So you and your band members that are here right now, they get to sign our door. And like I said, just saying we welcome you to our family, the SCP Radio family. And like I said, our doors are always a welcome, and you're always welcome to come back anytime you want to, and just have a beer with us next time.
Oh, thank you. Thank y'all so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Crystal y su Nuevo Talento here in the studio.
Thank you.
And we're going to be waiting for that CD coming out pretty soon, so people know already, and they're going to be expecting it. And like I said, hopefully we'll have like a little CD release party here in the studio.
Yeah.
Maybe barbecue and some fajitas and all that kind of stuff. That sounds good.
Don't forget the cake.
Yeah, we need the cake.
We need cake. Who likes cake here?
Me?
yeah, I do.
Only the band.
You know what happens when you cake? You get like me. That's why they call me Fluffy, because all that cake.
Yeah.
So y'all need to be careful with that, with the cakes.
I don't care.
Well, with that being said, we're gonna keep on playing some music, and we're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna have Crystal sign our door. But like I said, once again, thank you for coming out. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself and had a good time. Like I said, we'll be expecting you back again pretty soon with some new CD and some new music playing here live.
Thank you. It was great.
Right.
It was awesome. I really enjoyed this, and I do hope to come back soon with the new CD finally, and can't wait.
All right, well, y'all heard it here. Once again, let's give it up for Crystal y su Nuevo Talento. And we're going to keep on going with something that goes like this. Here we go.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show, but please be sure to check us out on SpaceCadetPro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.